We are smack dab in the middle of a major weather change for us today. And look at this. It's lovely when we see green on the radar. Kind of a taster of the kind of heat that we're expecting to roll in here. Overrun of moisture coming in from out west. When it hit, it spread from this tree into some of the roots of the other tree. As that drops tonight, everything's going to freeze over.
Meteorologist Dave Aguilera keeping track from upstairs. Dave?
Hey Jim, we are smack dab in the middle of a major weather change for us today. The cool down this afternoon was just the beginning. We have light rain falling in downtown Denver. Let's take it to Doppler 4000. Oh man, unbelievable. We are going from 2 degrees away from the record high yesterday to the 70s today and into the 60s tomorrow. So big changes rolling into town tonight. Look at this. It's lovely when we see green on the radar, and we have a lot of it coming into town tonight.
Welcome to the 90s.
No kidding. Yeah, we are very close to the 90s today. Tomorrow, man, we're going to bust into the 90s and stay there for quite some time, unfortunately. It was the tale of two states, if you will, today. We started out this morning with sunshine out to the west, mostly cloudy out to the east, and we stayed that way for most of the day. Take a look as we put it into motion. Record heat that's going to melt more snow up there and bring back the fire danger for some of us as well. Let's take a look. It's a beautiful night out here tonight, but here's what happens tomorrow. Jim, it's going to get warmer and warmer and warmer until we bust the lid off of it next week with some 90-degree temperatures. Out there tonight on Live Doppler 4000, we have a few very weak storms in the foothills showing up.
Dave, so good to see those winds die down.
No kidding, Karen. They're dying down, and there may be rain in the forecast for many locations of the foothills tomorrow. Tonight, though, no rain for Evergreen or any of the Front Range foothills going on. One of the bigger storms of the afternoon happened about 4 o'clock out here at about 6th and Mole Lane here in Aurora. This tree was struck by lightning here. When it hit, it spread from this tree into some of the roots of the other tree. But look at all the debris it sent around the yard, blasting it not only here but out into the street as well. We are right at Santa Fe and E470. There's one of the newer overpasses that you're looking at there here on the south side of town. Now with this snow, the ratio is about 12 inches of snow melts down to about an inch of water, and that is a lot of water on the roadways. Now, one of the things we are concerned with today is a lot of splashback with all of that water, and the wind blowing the snow flurries across the roadways limits visibility. Right now, Karen, we have a big line of severe weather. These are severe thunderstorm warnings just east of the city lining up. So far, Denver has been okay, but let's take you right to Doppler 4000 and let me show you what I mean. The way you can see if it's black ice is if the road looks wet and there's no splashback off the other cars going by. Odds are you're riding on black ice. Reporting from the south side of town, I'm meteorologist Dave Aguilera. Hey gang, yeah, the rough weather is just east of the Denver metro area, but if you've been out this afternoon and looked out across the eastern plains, you see towering cumulus clouds out there. Let's show you what they look like on Doppler 4000 now here for you. Most of the heavy weather is about 31 miles to the east-southeast of the Denver metro area, and we have a tornado warning in place out there. So let's take it right into the...
Dave, it's a good thing they hit the pool early because it sounds like storms are moving in here.
No kidding. Yeah, we have kind of a turbocharged monsoon going on today as we get things started here. Look at this. We have moisture coming in around a high pressure ridge, which is right over the Four Corners area here. That's all monsoon flow that's coming in here. At the same time, we're getting a cold front dropping in over the Dakotas and moving into northern Colorado. And that's not all. If we look out here across Arkansas back into sections of Oklahoma, there's a low pressure area that's retrograding back here, moving backwards. Kind of unusual to see this time of year. Most of the time everything flows out to the east, but it's retrograding, backing up, and that's bringing in moisture. So the convergence zone is right over Colorado here, and Denver's turn for rain will be coming in later tonight. So far, most of the heavier rain has been out to the east, up into the mountains, and down to the south as we look here. There's a lot of thunderstorms working here. The biggest ones we have now are a cluster of storms that are moving close to Denver. DIA is right here. So just to the east of there, we have thunderstorms from, about Bennett here, pushing down towards Lyman and Minden. Let me get rid of that zero there. Lyman back to Deer Trail. These are heavy storms moving down to the south. Some of them may drop about 1 to 2 inches of rain in a very short period of time. Flash flood warning still for parts of Yuma County, Clarkville, Eckley, Yuma. Some of those areas, this is the third wave to move through that we have going on right now until 6:30. There's a flash flood warning there. Some of the estimates on the radar up to 5 to 8 inches of rain in some isolated localized areas down there. Also down in southern Colorado from about Salida all the way down to Raton Pass here. Big thunderstorms there. We'll start with the Salida area where we have a flood advisory till 8 p.m. there in Chaffee County for big thunderstorms there, flooding rains. Then you move further south, the foothills and the mountains to the west of Trinidad and Wolfenburg here. Flash flood warnings until 7:30. Same deal with those, anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of rain. And all of these storms have had lots of lightning, thousands of strikes across the state. In fact, in the last 15 minutes, we've had about 822 across the state. So all of the Front Range foothills here from Wyoming all the way through New Mexico until midnight tonight on the flash flood watch here, and parts of the San Juans as well, primarily for the burn areas, but some areas down there will get some heavy duty rains, and many of these may have up to 1 to 2 inches of rain in about 45 minutes, extending all the way down to Trinidad into the evening tonight. High temperature today before the clouds started to move in, 82 at DIA, 81 downtown. So actually a nice cool off today. At the moment, we're 79 in the city with a north-northwest wind at 7 miles per hour. Now tonight, I think for the Denver metro area, after 8 o'clock, we're going to have that wave moving through our town. So from 8 to midnight, could have heavy rains in the metro area, a lot of lightning with some of these storms as well. And we may see that rain continue into the morning tomorrow before it moves out in the afternoon. So tomorrow will be a strange day. We'll have rain in the morning and maybe sun later in the afternoon. 62 the low tonight. Showers and storms coming in. Heavy rain possible tomorrow. Near 80 with morning rain and mostly cloudy skies during the middle of the day at least. And then looking ahead, Tuesday 83 but sunshine. Wednesday, Thursday and Friday heating up to near 90 degrees with isolated storms. But right now it looks like Friday might be another good heavy rain day the way things are looking.
The monsoon is here, Dave.
Monsoon's alive and kicking.
There you go. Thanks.
Sure.